Hello. All right. Today we're going to be watching the forgot what it's called. I'm a dumbass. I can just fucking check. The Cocoa Puffs Conspiracy Theory by Alex Bale. Really good YouTuber. Loves theories. Watched the car theory alone. Should have recorded it. But this is before figure out this shit. You must be asking yourself, what the fuck is this? It's like a small apple pie. There's like apple in here. Like, I'll show you like mid eats. I'll just love this shit. The two-handed was crazy, but let's begin. And by the way, I recorded this four times. Four times. Reason one, I got interrupted. Reason two, interrupted. Reason three, interrupted. The fourth time. The fourth time was really good, but then guess what? Interrupted. I haven't gotten past like 4 minutes and 38 seconds. So let's just watch. This is a long video. Don't want to make an hour. Like last video, like 54. Like last video was like 54, and well, not last video. I'm talking about the other reaction video. It was 54 minutes and like 8 seconds. Very long. I'll talk midway, like while it's talking, but I'll pause. That's what you got to do as like a reaction and shit. He's a crackhead.
I've always thought there was something strange about Cocoa Puff commercials. Most kids' cereal commercials are pretty
That's a Mark Rober shit.
There's a fun, wacky mascot character who wants a certain type of cereal and has to overcome some kind of obstacle to get it.
Don't for those delicious Lucky Charms! Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids!
It's pretty basic stuff. But the thing that's strange about Cocoa Puff commercials is that Sonny the Cuckoo Bird isn't trying to get the cereal, he's actively trying to avoid it.
How do I escape the great taste of Cocoa Puffs? You've got to keep Cocoa Puffs away from me!
If you think about it, Sonny is kind of a struggling addict who's desperately trying not.
That's crack rock, you know what I'm saying? Late registration crack rock, you know the song? We're gonna keep making this crack magnesium music.
To relapse, but fails every time and ends up
This fucking everybody keeps falling out,
terrifying the people around him.
Can't control myself? I'm going Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs! Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs!
Cocoa Puffs are literally ruining his life, and I think it's kind of weird that
You
that's
was
how
twerking
General
for a second.
Mills
I ain't gonna
chose
hold
to advertise their cereal for children. But whatever. These are just silly 30-second kids commercials that are all essentially the same. There's no plot or world building. There couldn't possibly be anything here worth theorizing about. Right? What if I told you that beneath the surface of these colorful cereal advertisements is one of the most dark and complex underlying narratives I have ever seen in a piece of media? A hidden story of addiction, war, betrayal, and a massive conspiracy about the world Sonny lives in that no one.
I'm gonna bug the 4 times I reacted to this shit. Well, to 4 minutes, I didn't watch. I didn't pre-watch. I promise I didn't pre-watch. I put that on my life. Is that he has blood on his like hooking. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like birds, but there's one exception. The toucan. The toucan. That's the birds of all birds. The toucan. That's the top. Like a parrot or a toucan. That's top. That's top five. An actual like bird, dove, crow. I don't fuck with crows. Well, no, I fuck with crows, right? Because if I don't fuck with crows, they're gonna come in with a murder. Get it? Because they come in a murder. That's what they call them. No? Y'all gotta get one of these.
Has discovered before today. I promise you that after this, you will never be able to watch a Cocoa Puff commercial.
Because I say, yeah, never watched a Cocoa Puff commercial. I don't think so. As my, expertise has come across, but it's all good in the hoodie.
The same way again. This is the Cocoa Puffs conspiracy.
Uh,
Fictional lore in commercials for fun and entertainment purposes. Please don't sue me, General Mills. Bye.
no, no. Ooh, shit.
The very first commercials for Cocoa Puffs aired in 1958 and originally featured 3 children instead of the iconic cuckoo bird as their
Ew.
mascot.
All aboard for the Cocoa Puffs train. Ding ding!
It wasn't until 1962 that Sonny made his first appearance as the bird who goes cuckoo whenever he sees Cocoa Puffs.
Watch out because I'm Cocoa Puff!
Same here with this.
This
I don't know what the
brand
fuck
was
this shit
very
called, but
successful, and
it's
Sonny
shit.
has been the mascot
I
for
like when my mom bought
since
they're
then.
like
He's
covered
gone
in
through many
sugar.
redesigns, but the
I
basic
got
premise has
diabetes.
always stayed the same. Sometimes he's joined by children, sometimes he's with his grandpa, but he always ends up going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs,
Oh, I was
despite his
jerking my
best
shit.
efforts to avoid them.
Up here, I won't go cuckoo for my favorite cereal. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs!
It wasn't until 2004 that Sonny got his most iconic redesign that he's still known for today. And it's these commercials that I'm going to be focusing on for this theory. The more modern Cocoa Puff commercials introduce us to the world that Sonny lives in, a society inhabited by intelligent talking birds.
No chocolatey and vanilla Cocoa Puffs combos, part of this good breakfast.
And it's surprisingly complex.
I mean, well, never had Cocoa Puffs, but I think chocolate stuff, other than actual chocolate, but I mean, right? A chocolate dum dum, obviously gonna be, but I'd rather have a root beer. I fuck with root beer more than chocolate favorite stuff. I love root beer. It's top 5 sodas. Root beer's on there. I don't give a damn. Right? Um, snack break. What was I saying? Yeah, my top 3 cereals. I don't eat cereal like that much, but I mean that much. Back in the day when I was like, still got a little, like 2 tires around my waist. When I drank coffee and cereal, like my top 3 was Frosted Flakes, Lucky Charms, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those are the big 3. I don't give a damn. That's the big 3 of cereal. Anything else, you're bugging. Um, One time I was in the store and I saw um, what's it called? Like a strawberry milkshake Frosted Flakes or something. I want to try that, but I don't get it.
For just being the backdrop of kids' cereal commercials. They have their own bird cities, bird airports, bird legal systems, they even have a bird military.
Extra chocolatey puffs! Who wants a rat more chocolatey?
Why do the Cocoa Puff commercial birds need a military? Like, who are they fighting? Are there bird wars? And the entire bird world seems to run on Cocoa Puffs. All the grocery stores sell are Cocoa Puffs. If you go to the opera, they're singing about Cocoa Puffs.
Then why are they? But then why is what's his name again? The mascot. No, afraid. Well, you can't have. Think peep it. Pre-fire 500. Right? He's addicted. Everybody else is addicted, but they've come to accept it. He's come to accept it. The people in Coke in the bird world, right? They've come to accept it. The mascot has. He's like, no, get that shit away from me. So, right? Everybody else is like, they're a completed addict, right? The mascot, he's developing an addiction to the Cocoa Puffs, but he keeps relapsing. I don't know where I'm going with this. So everybody's completed, okay? They're fully fledged addicts, right? But they don't care anymore. The mascot, he's like, get this shit away from me, dog, please. Where's my dad's? I don't want that shit next to me at work too. He's like, no, 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 why? Okay. Me no choco fuck. Me no me no Cocoa Puffs. Me no can papi. Okay, he's like that, right? So like, okay, in summary, everybody else is a completed addict. They don't give a fuck anymore. But the mascot, he gives a fuck. But he has an addiction and keeps relapsing. Bingo, solved it.
This box right here. Cocoa Puffs.
Even the media seems to be run by Cocoa Puffs.
Extra, extra new chocolatey vanilla Cocoa Puffs combo cereal.
So obviously, this is a very difficult place for someone trying to beat a Cocoa Puff addiction. No matter what Sonny does or where he goes, he cannot avoid Cocoa Puffs. He tries to ask people for help, but all they want to do is talk about how great Cocoa Puffs are.
How do I escape the great taste of Cocoa
I'm
Puffs?
right.
Why would you want to escape it? Cocoa Puffs are munchy.
Crunchy. Stop it. Chocolatey.
The only person willing to help him is Gramps, his trusted grandpa, who's been with him since 1962.
Keep Shelly from going.
He should be dead.
I'm gonna hide Cocoa Puffs in this room.
Gramps?
I'm not hiding Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs?
Don't go Cocoa on me, boy.
But even with his help, it's not enough. He tries to go to the store, or the opera, or in a plane, or a deserted island, but wherever he goes, Cocoa Puffs is already there.
There ain't like cocoa beans and
Sonny
Irish. What's
even
their
tries
thing?
to file a restraining order against Cocoa Puffs, but it doesn't work because apparently they're too delicious.
I find you guilty of being delicious.
Sonny is a very tragic character because of just how much Cocoa Puffs are an inescapable, fundamental part of this world. But it isn't always like this. Occasionally, there are these weird outlier commercials that show a different side to this world, where we see these little moments where the bird citizens are just as afraid of Cocoa Puffs as Sonny is.
They're falling off the sky like meteors. I'll be afraid too. Just saying.
Cocoa Puffs chocolate and vanilla combo cereal.
It's like that one time if you watch JoJo's, it's like I get the parts mixed up. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4, 5, 6. At part 6, you know, when Weatherman just drops like a bunch of frogs on the shit. Instead of that, it's Cocoa Puffs.
Extra, extra new chocolatey vanilla
And
Cocoa
watch,
Puffs
the Bird Roads is like
cereal.
Bird, Florida.
With a newspaper boy announcing the new cereal, but for the first time, people seem kind of disinterested in Cocoa Puffs and just walk past him.
He's got more at home, bro,
Then
respectfully.
the commercial takes a very sudden turn.
When chocolatey and vanilla combine, there's no escape.
Two massive Cocoa Puffs in the sky crash into each other and begin raining down Cocoa Puffs all over the city. The people start screaming and running for their lives as the entire city is consumed by chocolate and vanilla.
Don't go cuckoo. Don't go cuckoo.
But after Sonny goes cuckoo, we
Sonny,
clip back
okay,
and
you got the
see that
name.
everyone is now enjoying the cereal.
New chocolatey and vanilla Cocoa Puffs combos.
I call it. On my life, I call it. They're all addicts, but they've all come to accept it. Or they're all bottling inside their emotions, right? But when Cocoa Puff, like let's say on the phone, you're like, yeah, this Cocoa Puff hit and Sonny works, so he's like, and the reason why is because he just relapsed like 2 seconds ago. And now he making Sonny relapse. I'm a genius.
Part of this good breakfast.
Now in bowls everywhere.
Something has changed. This is not a world where
Jesus, bro, that shit back?
something
Yo, third one right there. Yo. My goodness, put that. I don't know the position in football, but man, look at that. That form. Ain't that good form? Motherfucker said, yeah, put her or him in the league.
has
Respectfully.
changed. This is not a world
Yeah, I
where
think that's her.
everyone has
Put that in the-
always
put her in the
loved
league.
Cocoa Puffs.
Or-
I think that this is a world that has been taken over by Cocoa Puffs. And
Well, it's just like
don't believe
a
me,
food.
We get much more explicit confirmation of this in the commercial for the new chocolatey explosion puffs. I've kind of been holding off on showing this one because
I ain't got no more waters.
honestly the most insane commercial I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, you are not prepared for what I am about to show you. This commercial takes place inside of the
We about to see murder. Let me get another water. Y'all see my ass crack today. I gotta close the door. I don't know why I ran so fast. But what the fuck did I just say? Like when you guys get water, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like spin it like a gun. Let me lift my chair up a little bit. Let me show y'all. You ever do this? Wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spin that hoe. Spin that hoe. Spin that hoe. Spin that hoe. Let me try to get two. Ah, no. I might cut that out. I might cut that out. I'm not cutting it out. Ooh, that shit fun. I was continuing.
Bird military headquarters, where Sonny, as a Cocoa Puffs expert, discusses the dangers of this new type of Cocoa Puffs that's exploding in people's homes.
That's terrorism.
I'm warning you, it's more chocolatey.
What do you mean more chocolatey?
Yeah.
It's your chocolatey Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Even more chocolatey than that.
And the military birds look terrified of this and are treating it like a major threat.
Extra chocolatey puffs.
Who authorized more chocolatey?
Just how chocolatey is it?
And what happens next is... I can't even describe it to you. You just have to kind of see it for yourself.
Even more chocolatey than that.
Just how chocolatey is it?
Ooh, Cocoa Puffs. That's extra chocolate. Go for Cocoa Puffs. Go for Cocoa Puffs.
Sonny reveals he secretly brought a box of the explosive Cocoa
It's a bomb! Oh my gosh. Sonny's a terrorist. Oh my goodness.
Puffs into the meeting with him, essentially a bomb that he launches at the military, basically committing Cocoa Puffs domestic terrorism and flooding the entire room with chocolate.
And now he got them all addicted. It's
He's
like
the main military guy again, except now he seems to be supporting the cereal,
Limited time only.
and even his military stars have been replaced with Cocoa Puffs. Sonny
and he gained a little bit of weight. You know, he did. He lost weight. Give it a second. Wait, he lost weight. He got a more stern neck than the last time. Cocoa Puffs more chocolatey. Okay, even though it's an explosive, it makes you fit. He used to be a little chubby before, but now look at him now. Look, oh my goodness.
Puffs to take over the bird military. These commercials are not about trying to sell cereal to kids. They're about the hostile takeover of the bird world from within.
It's terrorism.
Why is Sonny doing this? I thought he was just some guy trying to escape his addiction.
You've got to keep Cocoa Puffs away.
Away from me.
Why is he suddenly a sleeper agent working for Cocoa Puffs in this commercial? And who is really behind this takeover? So, at this point, you might be thinking,
No, right? I said bird world, right? I'm a genius. He's a sleeper agent for land animal world. He don't fuck with flying no more, twin.
that these are all just a bunch of random, incoherent, one-off commercials with no continuity or logic behind the things happening. You know, they're just a bunch of wacky, random skits made to sell cereal to kids, and we shouldn't really try to understand them. And you'd probably be right until they released a single commercial that fundamentally changed everything we thought we knew about this world.
I'm pretty sure Joe Bart said this or some shit. You know, I know, like an official from like the company should like pop out and be like, or was it Joe Bart? I don't know. He like someone said this. They should be like, you know, they like pop out and say, someone finally figured that shit out. Yeah, someone said that, but it just won't come to my head.
In fact, this commercial gives us so
I'll
much
listen to my notes.
evidence that it
I
is
won't
the
fuck I was doing.
entire reason I decided to make this theory. Let's take a look.
Cocoa Puffs experiment. How long does it take Sunny to go cuckoo for?
Cocoa Puffs?
Immediately, this commercial looks and feels very different than the
I'll give him like 3
Instead
seconds.
of a bird city, we're inside of a very advanced looking laboratory where Sunny is apparently being experimented on with Cocoa Puffs.
Begin countdown now.
So chocolatey. I'm Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs.
I was one off.
As expected, Sunny goes cuckoo and destroys the lab, but in the final moments of the commercial, we pull back to see who's really running the show.
It's a land animal.
Humans. Humans are the ones behind this experiment. This world that we thought was only
Land animal. I was right. I was right. Land animals. What is the human word? Nope. What is the scientific word of humans? Homo sapiens. I'm not taking off the hat, bro. I haven't got an haircut in like 5 months. Y'all can see though. You're gonna get blurred out. Ugh, my forehead looks fucking humongous. You gotta shit that shit right. Yeah, what y'all?
Inhabited by intelligent bird people also has humans in it. And now, with this context, we can finally start to put all the pieces together.
That's why they got generals and shit. Oh, wait, doesn't add. Wait, give it a second. Wait, I gotta
So,
stop. Wait, I got it. I got it. The human war. Peep it, okay? Peep it like Tweety, right? Look. The birds and the bees. No, I'm joking. The birds and the humans got a war. That's why they got generals and like they got generals in the bird world, right? Sunny showed them like the little Kamehameha shit, right? With the explosives, right? It was like, oh, we're gonna love this. Okay. Okay, with the Cocoa Puffs transpired the bird mind into thinking this is good. Okay, but it's a bomb. Peep it. Now, Sunny exposed them to a dangerous compound called CP. I mean CCP. Cocoa Puffs. Now peep it. That's an illegal compound in the human world. Now, the bird world generals now use the CCP against the humans. Now there's the human war.
here
I'm a
is my
fucking
theory. This is a
genius.
world where advanced intelligent humans and bird people separately coexist as global superpowers. And I believe humans are the ones who created the Cocoa Puffs. I think we can assume this because we can see humans are running a lab that is clearly making and testing Cocoa Puffs. We can even see the chemical structure for Cocoa Puffs on the
C carbon, Ha helium, C O carbonium, L A Las Vegas, T E titanium.
monitor. So that means that
You fucking
humans are
genius.
responsible for giving Cocoa Puffs to bird society, and clearly their intentions are far beyond just diplomatic trade. Remember what they were testing for.
How long does it take Sunny to go cuckoo for?
Cocoa Puffs?
How long does it take Sunny to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? They are
4 seconds
specifically
and 8
testing how
seconds.
addictive the cereal is, meaning humans are intentionally trying to create the most addictive product they can. In the world of these commercials, Cocoa Puffs are not just a delicious breakfast item. They are a weapon created by humans to brainwash and control an enemy nation's population. The fictional in-universe cereal is what I mean, not the real-life Cocoa Puffs. Please don't sue me, General Mills. We are witnessing an interspecies
This guy's going to hey bro. I'm telling you, man. I feel like this guy has like an IQ of like yeah, the IQ gotta be up there. You can't lie. 'Cause, like consider there's what's his name? What's his name? Matt Pat? Is that his name? That guy has it. He could play chess for hours. I know it. I could sense it.
war
Joe Bart.
between humans and birds
Well,
where
50.
humans
No,
are
I'm joking.
launching
You gotta be
giant
like,
Cocoa Puffs at the cities and planting sleeper agents inside of
I
the
don't know. He
military.
gonna yell at me if he
This is
sees this
inside of
shit.
a cereal commercial. So, these commercials are telling the story of this global Cocoa Puffs war. But I think they're telling it out of order, and this lab commercial is at the start of the timeline, showing us the creation of Cocoa Puffs. The humans use Sunny as a guinea pig to create an extremely addictive cereal, and they even made him the mascot on the box to help sell it to other birds. But why would Sunny go along with this? Well, he doesn't exactly have a choice. Like everyone else, he's just a victim being controlled by the addictive, brainwashing properties of Cocoa
But he's the
Puffs. All
main
they have to do to activate his programming is just say his 3 trigger words:
Cocoa
munchy,
Puff. Oh,
crunchy, chocolatey, and he goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He is the human's
that was a
perfect
Bucky
sleeper
Barnes.
agent. And believe it or not, this has all actually been foreshadowed since the very first Cocoa Puff commercials. Remember how I said the original 1958 commercials only featured children instead of a bird? Well, that wasn't entirely true.
All aboard for the
He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. I called it.
In the
Saw that
commercial,
shit.
we can see a cage holding a bird. From the very start,
I
Sunny
got
has
goosebumps.
always been a prisoner to humans. And even the 70s commercials show us that it was humans who first got Sunny addicted.
Puff, puff, Cocoa Puffs, chocolate tasting Cocoa Puffs, munchy, crunchy, chocolatey.
Cocoa Puffs! Yahoo!
There's some crazy shit, man.
And if you're still not convinced that this is an intentional hidden narrative inside of these commercials, then let me ask you this. Why did they choose to make the mascot of their cereal a cuckoo bird? Sure, it's partially because cuckoo sounds like cuckoo, but I
This thing is actually a cuckoo bird. Now, okay, this is like Oda type of little foreshadowing. This is crazy. I'm fucking with this
think
shit.
there's a deeper reason. What are cuckoo birds? They're brood parasites. Instead of raising their young, they secretly lay their eggs into the nest of other bird species, and once the baby cuckoo hatches, they proceed to kill the other birds and
Run
bird
that shit back.
species, and once the baby cuckoo hatches, they proceed to kill the other birds and take over the nest from within.
The cuckoo chick instinctively pushes out any other eggs in the nest.
They are literally the sleeper agents of birds. This is exactly what's happening in these commercials. Humans secretly inserted Sunny into bird society and he took it over from within, just like a cuckoo bird. And the humans didn't just randomly insert Sunny into any old nest. Take a look at the commercial where we see Sunny's grandpa's house.
I keep Sally from going cuckoo. I'm gonna hide Cocoa Puffs in this room.
They're in a hallway full of what I
I'm looking at the
assume are
photos.
family photos. And if you look closely,
Dog,
you
yeah.
see a picture of the main military bird. The humans inserted Sunny into a family with a high-ranking military officer, which allowed Sunny to use that connection to get into the military
I got
headquarters and
goosebumps.
perform the coup.
He's a fucking genius.
And it worked. Everyone hit by Cocoa Puffs instantly loves them. They own the military, their entire economy and legal system runs on Cocoa Puffs. Humans have essentially colonized and taken over all of bird society. They won. So, now that the war is over, I guess the next question is, what happens to Sunny? Well, he's not a prisoner anymore.
Make him king. It's either that or slaughter him.
He's free to live a normal life in a world controlled by humans and eat all the Cocoa Puffs he wants. Except now, unlike all the birds around
Oh,
him, he desperately doesn't want Cocoa Puffs.
You gotta keep Cocoa Puffs away
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Cause right, does he know he's a sleeper agent? Is he aware? I got fucking chills.
from me! How do I escape the great taste of Cocoa Puffs?
But why? Because more than anyone else, Sunny knows the truth about this world. He knows all the horrible things humans have done to bird society, the horrible things he has done to betray his country. So, of course, he would
I'm gonna give it like the right side of my body's only getting chills. My left side's completely like it's fine. I don't know. I don't know why.
try and reject Cocoa Puffs. But the world he lives in literally runs on the cereal. No matter where he goes, he can't escape his addiction. Remember, he even tried to file a restraining order against Cocoa Puffs in a bird court of law, but the judge refused to... Wait a second.
I seen this part on TikTok. Whoever fucking spoiled it to me, fuck you. But was I gonna find this video before? No, so thank you. I seen this already, but I stopped like right here, and I went to the next video.
Why is the judge Sonny's grandpa?
Chocolate is thicker than blood.
Court now in session. You find you guilty of being delicious. Sonny, this is a fancy restaurant.
That is clearly Sonny's grandpa. Even his nameplate says Judge Gramps. Wouldn't that be like a major conflict of interest? Like, you can't just be a judge for your own family member's court case, right? And even if we ignore that, isn't Sonny's grandpa supposed to be the one character who's actually on his side?
To keep Sonny from going cuckoo, I'm gonna hide Cocoa Puffs in this room. Cocoa Puffs? Don't go cuckoo on me, boy.
Why does he rule against Sonny when he's the only one?
Well, that shit, man. Wait a minute. Let's look at this. Let's look at the eats. Let's look at the eats. Let's look at the eats. Is that a fucking pink lemonade? Just eating it. Is he eating just a straight? Does he look like, ooh? No. All right. Let me get this shit. Hold on. All right. Imagine this is my fucking spoon, right? So, Gramps, right? Eating like a whole load of Cocoa Puffs, slamming that shit down, right? But then that's my AirPod is like a little pink. Does he squinches like a little bit of pink lemonade in there too? But then why do you have a glass of milk? What's the reason for the glass of milk? Not generally. If you okay, wait, there should be no. Am I wilding for this? Because right, there should be no bev while eating cereal. Because it's cereal. There's already milk, right?
Rule against Sonny when he's the only one who's been trying to help him beat his addiction. Maybe we need to take a closer look at
He's the original sleeper agent. I'm right. I'm right. I'm right.
Sonny's grandpa. In one of the commercials, we see Gramps trying to help Sonny by hiding the Cocoa Puffs.
I'm gonna hide Cocoa Puffs in this room.
Gramps?
I'm not hiding Cocoa Puffs.
But immediately after,
Sarcasm.
he says this.
I'm not Cocoa. Don't open that door then. Cause there's munchy, crunchy, chocolatey Cocoa Puffs.
He's working with the humans. They brainwashed him. They got him like Bucky. I haven't watched Captain America. I just know it. Look. He's lost it, bro. Goodness gracious. Love over lust looking ass niggas. As soon as they see some cheeks on the For You page, it goes wild, bro. Jesus. He said them three magic words. He's not a sleeper agent. He's just an agent. He's adapted to the lifestyle. He's like how can I describe this? In Ocean's 11, he's Ocean. He's Ocean. Ocean's 11 is a good movie.
Look at him, he's clearly trying to tempt Sonny into eating Cocoa Puffs. He even uses Sonny's exact trigger words and has a nefarious smile.
Yes.
Gramps doesn't want Sonny to beat his addiction, he just wants Sonny to think that he's on his side, but in reality, Gramps is manipulating him. But why? Because
he's on the human side.
Sonny's grandpa is working for the humans. Sunny
We
is
on
the
the same
mascot for
page.
Cocoa Puffs, and if humans are going to continue to use Cocoa Puffs to control bird society, then they can't have the mascot on the box actively trying to avoid and discredit the cereal.
You've got to keep Cocoa Puffs away from me. It turns everything chocolatey, and they make me go cuckoo.
So, they use someone close and trusted to Sunny, like his grandpa, to manipulate him into never breaking free of his addiction.
Well, they're munchy and crunchy.
Oh, I'm Cocoa.
Just look at Gramps' life. He's got a big house, he eats at fancy restaurants, and he's a powerful judge who can seemingly break
You're fucking serious? We're all good now, bro.
whatever
Jesus.
rules he wants. Gramps is thriving in this human-controlled bird society, and I think it's because he made a deal with the humans to betray his own grandson. And once again, Gramps profiting off of Sunny has been foreshadowed since the very first commercials.
Oil? We're rich.
How you gonna get it up, Gramps?
Sonny can't resist Cocoa Puffs. Here, Sonny.
Yahoo!
Gramps, Sunny's
He's been doing it for the money. He's been plotting this whole entire time. Look, look, look. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. He's been scratching that old fat brain of his. You scratching that old fat brain of his. I said fat. I said fat. Look, bro. Look at his that cranium. Look, he's like, ugh. My son, Sonny. He can't resist the Cocoa Puffs. The crunchy, delicious goodness of cocoa. Okay, he's been doing it for the bucks this whole time. Look, 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 look. Stay with me now. Okay, he did all this to become richer. So it's like the conversation. Now, I'm looking to your soul when I say this, pal. $1,000. Fuck that. Scratch that. A milli. Or kill your sister, your brother, or your mother, or your father. Pick one. For $1 million, you doing? You better say fucking no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A million. That's what he did. It's there's no deal with the devil. He did a deal with the humans.
only parental figure has always been working against him. But that brings up something else
The
that I've
fucking moon.
always wondered about. Why
What?
is
You
Gramps
fucking
the
manipulator.
only parental figure? Where are Sunny's parents?
I was about to ask that
Like,
question
even if
too
Sunny
before I threw the
was the
bottle.
only parasite inserted into this family, he'd still have parents before grandparents, right? It feels like someone's missing. This
Who's
may seem like a pointless question to
grandmama?
ask for how little backstory we're given about these characters, but there is actually a single insane hidden detail in one of these commercials that unlocks one final damning part to this theory. Remember those
Oh my
family
bad.
photos that had the military guy in them? If you look closely, the hallway is full of different bird people, all with boxes of Cocoa Puffs, except for one photo that shows a female bird all by herself. And it's the only photo with no Cocoa Puffs. It's a really weird detail to include, but what's even stranger is that when Sunny is about to open the door to release the Cocoa Puffs, the photo changes to show the woman is afraid for Sunny. Sure, maybe this was just supposed to be a cartoony way to emphasize the danger, but then
No, it
why
wasn't.
is she the only photo that changes? The birds in the photo right next to her are completely indifferent to Sunny's struggle.
I'm
This
scared.
feels like the animators are intentionally trying to tell us something about specifically this female bird that we've never seen before. And trust me, I've checked. She doesn't show up in the background of any of the other commercials. So here is the final part of my theory. I think this is Sonny's mother. Maybe his real mother, or maybe his adopted mother from the whole brood parasite thing. Just like Sonny, she was clearly aware of the dangers of Cocoa Puffs and wanted to avoid them. But unlike everyone else, why don't we see her in any of these commercials? I think it's because she tried to protect her son from the dangers of Cocoa Puffs, and the humans who needed Sonny for their plans murdered her because of it. These Cocoa Puff commercials are not just a bunch of funny little cartoons designed to sell cereal to kids.
I gotta check if somebody's behind me. I'm scared.
Interconnected story about the horrors of war, addiction, family betrayal, and murder. And if after all of this, you still have the fucking balls to leave a comment saying, "Oh, Alex, I think they're just cereal commercials, you're overthinking this," then let me ask you this. Why did they decide to make the characters in these commercials birds? Birds can't eat chocolate. Chocolate is poisonous to birds. The entire bird world is slowly being poisoned by Cocoa Puffs so that humans...
He's right. I
are the only dominant species on this planet! Or maybe they're just cereal commercials, I don't know.
Is that it? Is it like a post-credit scene where it's like Spider-Man?
Hello! Thank you for watching. I got a lot more of these stupid, very in-depth over...
Well, stupid. I say no. That shit is fucking beautiful. But it's a masterpiece, man. Beautiful video about. Whoa. Video. Beautiful video by Alex Bale. Very, very beautiful. Now, let's look at these comments. See what they have to say. How the hell did my algorithm bring me to this work of art? TikTok brought me from here. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. I see something. Let me block it. And then let me. What do you mean you don't know about the Cocoa Puff lore? You should remember you was there too. No. That's the Cars one. That's the you gotta watch the Cars one. That's watch the Joe Bar one. That's good. I bet all these writers are just thinking, holy fucking shit, someone actually trying to find the story we are trying to tell. Bro, we need like an actual official. Okay, now I'm gonna low key. If you analyze most cereal mascots, you'll see similar loops. Let's read them shits. Tricks the Rabbit, compulsive chasing. Cookie Crisp burglar, serial theft obsession. Lucky the Leprechaun, paranoid. Bro, I gotta come up with one of my own. I swear, that's a great idea. Come up with my own, bro. I got shit. Not too crazy. Little shoot. Yeah. I gotta, bro. Every time I end this fucking shit, I gotta take a shit, bro. Like I'm talking about fat. I mean it, bro. That shit low-key stink. Not a single minute of my life how I thought Sonny from the Cocoa Puffs commercial movie brought an IED to a melody. Yeah, bro. He literally brought a bomb. Bro, I ain't going. Oh shit, bro. Jesus. I'm gonna keep this in the video, but god damn. I think I might got diarrhea. I've always liked Sonny. He's a relatable character. I hope he's not relatable to you guys, but mainly because of I'm okay. Wow, mainly because of my crippling addiction to crack cocaine. All right, let's read one more. So basically, this is the crack epidemic of the '90s with birds and Cocoa Puffs. To be honest with you, I didn't know. Well, actually, no. In the '90s, anybody can do a line of crack and just be okay. You know what I'm saying? Not even be okay. Totally fine. But yeah, that gonna be it for today. Yeah, peace out, man.